My friends, it is the 11th of March 2024 and I'm here in Seoul in South Korea. Today we're going to catch the Asiana flight to Sendai in Japan, and we're traveling on board of the Airbus A321 in economy class. Thank you so much for joining and coming along, and let's begin the trip report.
Welcome to Seoul, the capital of South Korea. Although neighboring Japan receives way more tourists, South Korea is definitely worth a visit as well if you're in the region. From here you can fly to many regional cities in Japan, and I'm on such a flight today. It's an early morning here at Incheon International Airport Terminal 1 for Asiana flight OZ152 to Sendai. Be sure to check from which terminal your flight is departing from, as the distance between the two terminals is a 15 up to 20 minute bus ride apart from each other. Asiana and Star Alliance partners uses Terminal 1, while Korean Air and most SkyTeam partners uses Terminal 2. Check-in at Asiana happens at lane A, B, C or D. The self-service check-in and luggage drop-off was easy to use, and despite the morning rush hour, everything moved quite quickly, and I'm on my way to security check and passport control. Incheon is one of the world's most highly ranked airports in the world. After passport control, you'll be met with a lot of duty-free shops, and restaurants here are grouped together in food courts in the main area, and some smaller ones at the faraway gates. I really like this design because you can compare them all conveniently next to each other and decide where to eat. Every kitchen seems to be present here with various Korean, Asian and Western options to choose from. Also, the prices are very affordable here, more expensive than in the city, but not by too much. Incheon even offers sleeper chairs, a free shower facility, and a cultural center to learn about Korean culture. The center is closed now in the early morning, but it's open during most of the day. Our flight will leave from gate 20, which is at the end of one of the two arms of Terminal 1. Not too far of a walk, by the way. Just roughly 5 minutes from the food court, thanks to the moving walkway. And here at gate 20 is our flight to Japan, an Airbus A321, the backbone of Asiana's regional fleet. Boarding commences soon, and I love the orderly and efficient boarding process in this part of the world. I'm on seat 25K today, the last seat in the front section of economy class cabin. Business class is in the 2+2 layout, while economy is in the standard 3+3 layout. By the way, seat selection is free of charge on Asiana for all passengers. The seat looks great and the headrest is adjustable on the side and can go up. You get a bit of recline, but that's more than fine on a short hop. While Asiana's Airbus A321 mostly do regional routes, they are still installed with a personal IFE screen. There is an USB-A port on the left, cup holder, and on the right is a coat hook. The screen can be tilted, and you can use either the remote control or simply touch the screen to navigate. The tray table is bifolded and slides towards you. Legroom is pretty generous for a standard shuttle seat, and in the seat back pocket you also find the headphones for the IFE screen. Below your seat is a universal power outlet. And up on the ceiling are reading lights and air vents. All in all, Asiana offers a very luxurious economy seat, despite it isn't the newest aircraft. Here in the distance you can see Asiana's last Boeing 747-400, back then still in service for a flight to Sapporo in Japan. Our flight to Sendai will be 1 hour and 50 minutes. make our way over the Sea of Japan, let's have a quick look at the entertainment system. Controls are a bit slow due to not being the newest anymore. Selection for Western content is moderate, but they do splurge on Korean content, which is no surprise. However, the flight is so short, you don't even have time to watch a full movie, so it's just an episode of a series you can possibly watch. I do wonder if long haul has more content on offer. While most airlines have stopped with duty-free sales, it's still a big thing in Korea, so Asiana does not offer a magazine, but just a catalog for its never-ending duty-free selection. While high up on the sky on cruising altitude, lunch was served. There was no choice, but getting a complimentary meal on a short hop is something I always look forward to while traveling in Asia. Inside there is as a main, beef with steamed rice, a cold bread roll with butter, sweet potato salad as a side, cup of water, and a choice of your drink, which I went for my standard Coke. There's also a package of hot sauce to spice up your meal, and afterwards they will hand everyone a wet towel and coffee or tea, which I went for roasted green tea. A phenomenal meal service and perfect in every way. Good tasting food with quality ingredients. Even a pre-packed bread roll was good and moist. Now over to the lavatory, which was very standard but well maintained and impeccable clean. We reached Japan over Toyama, and that means we can have a view over the Japanese Alps. You won't see Mount Fuji, but this view is also stunning. Now let's do a little recap of this flight. Asiana absolutely nails this short-haul flight. Everything was good and done so well. I have nothing but praise. It's an old aircraft, yet the seats are very comfy. There's a personal IV screen with limited content. Even so, that's okay for a short flight of under 2 hours. The food and crew are definitely the highlight of this flight. Tasteful, generous meal service served by a polite and efficient crew. For this trip I paid 143 euros, on par with what Korean Air asked for flights to Japan, and just slightly more expensive than a budget airline. Short haul on Asiana is therefore a solid choice. Sendai. 13 years ago, on the 11th of March 2011, this region was devastated by the Great Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. Almost every building you could see on approach to Sendai Airport was swept away by the tsunami. Even the airport suffered major damage, and in the arrival hall is a small exhibit that reminds people of what happened that day. If you are traveling to Japan, the Sendai region is a beautiful place to explore that has overcome the disaster. Give it a chance, and you will have an incredible time discovering the often overlooked Tohoku region.
And that was Asiana from Seoul to Sendai. Thank you so much for joining and coming along. Take care guys, and we'll see each other in the next video.